Good morning, Philippines. I am Frank Miranda, reporting for El Nino. The residents of South Cotabato are troubled because of the recent effects of El Nino, one of which is the dry spell. It makes them unable to plant crops and earn money. We have Anna live from South Cotabato to cover the news. Anna?
Thank you, Frank. We are here live from South Cotabato where we can see the definite effects of the dry spell. The local farmers are unable to plant the crops they need because of water shortage and drought due to El Nino. Agriculture is dependent on water. Without it, our farmers cannot gain the money they need to feed their families. Here with me is Alan, a local farmer who is currently experiencing the harsh effects of El Nino. Hello, sir. Our televiewers would like to know how El Nino is affecting you now.
Good morning, ma'am, and to the televiewers of El Nino. El Nino has brought our sales down because of the lack of water, and our plants are slowly dying.
Is this the hottest year you have ever experienced?
Yes, I believe so. Our plants are slowly turning brown as the days goes by.
Surely you have experienced El Nino before. What do you do to cope in these situations?
When El Nino is approaching, we usually harvest all that we can, and we get all the water that we can so we can have enough during the El Nino season.
Thank you, Alan, for the information you have given us. Many of us know the term El Nino, but what does it really mean? El Nino is characterized by the unusual warming of ocean temperatures over the Pacific Ocean near the equator. The formation of El Nino is linked with the cycling of a Pacific Ocean circulation pattern known as the El Nino Southern Oscillation or ENSO. In a normal year, low atmospheric pressure develops over the eastern side of the world, with higher pressure over the Pacific. This means that winds over the Pacific move from east to west. The winds pile up the warm surface water near Asia in the Pacific Ocean. The warmer waters that piled up near Asia are then replaced by colder waters which are pulled up from deep under the ocean. This is called upwelling. This causes Asia to have warmer water than that of South America. The warmer water then rises to create more rainfall on the western side, and cooler air descends on the eastern side. During an El Nino year, which occurs around every 2 to 7 years, the trade winds weaken or sometimes blow in the other direction. This means that there will be less push of warmer waters in the west and less upwelling of cooler waters in the east. The warm water now goes eastward, and that is where rainfall will follow, causing drought in the western part of the Pacific. This explains why, because of El Nino, the Philippines experiences reduced rainfall and higher temperatures. That's all about El Nino. Back to you, Frank.
Thank you, Anna. With those information, what can we do to reduce the effects of El Nino and help our farmers? Well, here are some ways to help. There are multiple ways to predict when El Nino will occur, so we should be prepared before it happens. Some climatic indicators are the delayed onset of the rainy season, weak monsoon activity, and weak tropical cyclone activity. When we see these signs, we should prepare with supplies, food, and water. Remember to be prepared so that the effects of El Nino won't affect you that much. To help our farmers, the best way is to conserve water. Little things like turning off water while brushing your teeth can be a big help in the conservation of water. And those are the latest from El Nino News.